India competed at the 2012 Summer Olympics in London, from July 27 to August 12, 2012. The Indian Olympic Association sent the nation's largest delegation to the Games in Olympic history. A total of 83 athletes, 60 men and 23 women, competed in 13 sports. Men's field hockey was the only team-based sport in which India had its representation in these Olympic Games. India also marked its Olympic return in weightlifting, after the International Weightlifting Federation imposed a 2-year suspension for the nation's athletes in Beijing because of a doping scandal. The Indian team featured several Olympic medalists from Beijing, including rifle shooter and Olympic gold medalist Abhinav Bindra, who failed to advance into the final rounds of his event in London. Wrestler and Olympic bronze medalist Sushil Kumar managed to claim another medal by winning silver in the men's freestyle wrestling. The Indian Olympic Association also appointed him to be the nation's flag bearer at the opening ceremony. This was India's most successful Olympics in terms of total medal tally, having won a total of 6 medals, doubling the nation's previous record. 2 medals each were awarded to the athletes in shooting and wrestling. India also set a historical milestone for the female athletes who won 2 Olympic medals. Badminton player and world junior champion Saina Nehwal became the first Indian athlete to win an Olympic bronze medal in the women's singles. Boxer Mary Kom, on the other hand, lost to Great Britain's Nicola Adams in the semi-final match, but settled for the bronze in the first-ever women's flyweight event. Medalists, competitors, archery. 6 Indian archers qualified for the London Olympics, a 3 in women's recurve and 3 in men's recurve. Men, women, athletics. 14 Indian athletes qualified for the athletics events. Key, note ranks given for track events are within the athletes' heat only. Q equals qualified for the next round, Q equals qualified for the next round as a fastest loser or, in field events, by position without achieving the qualifying target. NR equals national record, SB equals seasonal best, Newton per hour equals round not applicable for the event, by equals athlete not required to compete in round. Men, track and road events, field events, women, track and road events, field events, badminton. 5 Indian badminton players qualified for the London Olympics. Boxing. 8 Indian boxers qualified for the London Olympics. Men, women, field hockey. The Indian national hockey team, on February 26, 2012, had qualified for the 2012 Summer Olympics after winning the qualifying tournament against France with a score of 8-1. India was placed in Pool B of the men's tournament. Men's tournament. Roster. The following was the Indian roster in the men's field hockey tournament of the 2012 Summer Olympics. Head coach, Michael Nobbs. Reserves, Zavanjit Singh, Kavajit Singh. Group play, all times a British summer time. AAA advanced to semi-finals, 11th a 12th place. This was the worst show ever by India at the Olympics. Judo. There is only one Indian judoka at the London Olympics. Rowing. India has qualified the following boats. Men, qualification legend, FA equals final A. FB equals final B. FC equals final C. FD equals final D. FE equals final E. FF equals final F. ZAB equals semifinals AB. SCD equals semifinals CD. CF equals semifinals EF. Q equals quarterfinals. R equals repechage, shooting. 11 Indian shooters qualified for the London Olympics. 7 male and 4 female. India has earned 11 quotas in shooting events. India has been most successful in this category this year with Gagan Narang and Vijay Kumar winning bronze and silver medals respectively. Men, women, swimming. India has gained a universality place from the FINA. Men, table tennis. India has won 2 quotas in table tennis. Tennis. India has won 7 quotas in tennis. Men, women, mixed, weightlifting. India has won 2 quotas in weightlifting. Wrestling. India has won 5 quotas in the following events. Key, VT, victory by 4. PP, decision by points, the loser with technical points. PO, decision by points, the loser without technical points. Men's freestyle, women's freestyle, controversies. Opening ceremony. An unknown woman in civilian attire was seen walking at the head of the Indian Olympic team's march past during the Parade of Nations. Her presence attracted media attention throughout India and raised questions about security at the Olympic Games. The woman was subsequently identified as Madhura Najendra, a graduate student from Bangalore living in London and a dancer in a segment of the opening ceremony coordinated by Danny Boyle. The London Organising Committee of the Olympic Games issued an apology to the Indian contingent over the incident and revoked Nagendra's Olympic security accreditation. On her return to India, Najendra issued a public apology for her error of judgment. Boxing boxer Sumit Sangwan lost a closely contested bout 14-15 against Yamaguchi Falcao Florentino of Brazil in the light heavyweight category, round of 32. The ESPN commentators described the loss as daylight robbery. India's acting chef de mission Brigadier PKM Raja, on the insistence of Sports Minister Ajay Maken, lodged an unsuccessful appeal against the judge's decision believing he had won. A win by Vikas Krishan in the welterweight pre-quarters was overturned after an appeal by the opponent Errol Spence. The Indian was given 4 penalty points and the score was changed from 11-13 to 15-13 in favour of Errol Spence. The decision was overturned citing the 9 holding fouls committed by the Indian boxer in the third round and for spitting out the gum shield intentionally. As the jury's decision was final, no further appeal by the Indians were permitted. India through its acting chef de mission Brigadier PKM Raja approached the Court of Arbitration for Sport but the appeal was rejected. Boxer Manoj Kumar lost his pre-quarter-final light welterweight bout against Great Britain's Tom Stalker in a controversial manner. The boxer was at the wrong end of some of the dubious judging calls and he cried cheating openly before leaving the boxing arena. Badminton, JWALA Gutta and Ashwini Ponnappa missed out on a badminton women's doubles quarter-final berth by a difference of 1 point after tying with Japan and Taipei on points. Prior to India's final group game, the Japanese partnership of Mizuki Fuya and Rika Kakayawa lost to Chinese Taipei's Chen Wenzheng and Kyan Yu Chin. On behalf of the Badminton Association of India, a protest was lodged saying that the match between Japan and Chinese Taipei was fixed and that Japan had deliberately lost that match in order to have a better draw in the next round. The Indian appeal was turned down by force. See also, India at the 2012 Summer Paralympics, India at the 2012 Winter Youth Olympics, Indian sports, references. External links, Olympics London 2012.